Aloha, third graders. Since summer is fast approaching, I'm here to tell you what you need to do over the summer to remember everything we learned in third grade. In math, there are several things that we learned that you're going to have to use in fourth grade. Almost everything. But the most important is multiplication. So you need to make sure over the summer you are practicing your multiplication facts. You can do that by using flashcards, and you might get some in a bag after parent night or even before parent night. You can also practice by playing mini games online. You all know the website Extra Math. You can play on there. You can also just use your flashcards to quiz someone at home. You can play to see who gets the most cards. So if you get a question right, you get the card. If your partner gets a question right, they get the card. Whoever has the most cards at the end wins the game. Your multiplication is so important. You're going to be using that all the way to high school. So if you go to fourth grade and you know all of your multiplication facts, it's going to make it so much easier to learn everything else you need to learn. Another thing that you need to be practicing is 3-digit addition and subtraction. A fun way to do this is just to make up 3-digit numbers and add them and subtract them, and make sure you're practicing those strategies that we use in class. So number lines, decomposing numbers, counting up, counting back, those strategies are so important. So make sure you're using the strategies that you learned while you were at school. Another thing that you need to practice, and the last one that I'm going to tell you about, is multi-step word problems. You can make up your own multi-step word problems and solve them. So remember, a multi-step word problem is a problem that has more than one step. So you have to do more than one equation to solve the problem. All right, for reading, we want to make sure that we continue to read at home, okay? Because we don't want all of the growth that we have had in reading this year to go away over the summer. So you have to keep reading. This year, you have gotten several bags of books. Those are awesome books that you can use to practice reading. I would make sure that you're even reading out loud to someone so that you can make sure that you're still fluently reading and that you're not robot reading, because we want to make sure that we read like we talk. In your bag of stuff, you're also going to get a chapter book. This would be a great one to start practicing with. As you're reading, you want to make sure you're talking and writing about what you read. So remember, we've learned about characters, main idea, cause and effect. You can write and talk about all of those things. So make sure after you're reading, you're really thinking about what were the characters doing? Why were they doing it? How would you describe those characters? What caused those characters to do what they did in the story? Really think deeply about what you're reading. And lastly, if your parents would like any extra practice, please have them reach out to your teacher, because we can send home stuff for you to practice with. So if you're unsure how to write a multi-step word problem, we can send home some so you can practice with those. Just make sure that you tell your parents to reach out to us. I hope this was helpful, and I know that you're going to do great things over the summer to make your brain stronger. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a great summer. See you soon.